Dun-dun. All right, all right, all right. Coolio, coolio. So there might be a lot of echo. I think it should be fine. Probably should have the mic like up here. I need to buy a stand for it. Uh, how tall does it? I think this is probably fine. But let's see if I can find some. All right, maybe that's better. Probably better. Testing, testing, testing. I think that should be fine. Cool. So in today's live stream, what we'll be doing is our usual just hangout spot. So if anyone wants their website reviewed, we'll go through your website, have a look at what you got. And if there's anything you should improve in terms of a SEO standpoint, user perspective, whatever it is, I'm happy to go ahead and review your website. So if you want your website reviewed, even though you're not finished, feel free to send it across in the chat and I'll have a quick look at your site, maybe see if there is something that we can improve. That's about it. While we're waiting, why don't I have a quick look at our stuff real quick. Let's and do let me know if the mic is good as well. I know it could probably be a bit echoey. I tried to put on like a filter for it, so I think it should be good. It was okay when I was recording it. I had to do some while editing the video, the latest video on the channel. But I didn't have to do that much. I did the best that I could. Although removing echo is quite hard without making the sound actually sound horrible. So that's something you have to think about as well. But pretty cool. Stocks are down today by 7 sec. That's not good. Good, not bad. Not good, not bad. All right. So at this point, let's just wait until someone joins. When someone joins in, we'll start reviewing sites. And yeah, if no one ends up joining, then I guess we will just sit here and wait until someone pops in. What I could also do, I should probably update the thumbnail for this live stream. I don't think it's that good. But it should be good. Let me just share this real quick on Facebook to all the Wix people. And if you want your website review, what you can do is you can put it in the chat. But if you put it in the chat, just put the name of your brand. If you want to send a link because you have a complicated link or whatever, feel free to just join the Discord channel. It's gonna be, apologies, it's gonna be linked in the top of the description. So what you can do is just hop over to the Discord channel for the YouTube channel essentially, and the Discord channel is just a place for everyone on the channel to hang out. So what I'm trying to do right now is just build up that Discord channel community. Currently at 30 people, so I mean we're growing, we're getting there, but I would love to have at least a couple hundred people in there. So if you have any questions around marketing or any questions about SEO or any other like general questions in terms of just business in general or whatever you're doing, I want the Discord channel to be the place for everyone to just hang out around the channel, discuss videos, discuss whatever you want. So if you want to join the Discord channel, it is free. It's going to be linked in the description, and you can also send me a message with your website. Cool. Let's see here. I wanted to post on Facebook. Wix fundamentals. Let's see what we got. And your website doesn't have to be Wix website either. If you have a WordPress website, send it over, or any other website. Custom built website, send it over. Send it my way. And get your website reviewed live. Join. And then let's add some, is there any kind of like live? That one, I guess that's, let me do this, actually copy and paste iPhone emoji. And where is the siren? I want the siren. And I know you can't see anything on my screen right now. I'm just, maybe I can share this actually. Not that bad. Let me. That's not good. Window capture. We should do that one. Oh. So what we're doing now while we're waiting for people to join in is just doing a bit of marketing for ourselves. So let's get some people in here. What I'm looking for is the siren. Where's the siren? That one. There you go. This is how you get all the attention on Facebook. Probably the best way to actually get like full attention from people on Facebook is to post like a video or a picture. Link is probably the worst one you can do, but generally works. Let's see, do I still have my... No. I used to be like a interactive whatever member of the group. But I was talking about someone became like the owner of this group. I guess someone else used to be the owner, and then a new guy joined in, and he a bit upset about me. CJ Acosta. I'm doing good. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Just moved back from, or just about a month and a half ago, I moved back from London back to Sweden. So currently in the new apartment I moved in just a couple weeks or last week. So it's quite empty still. So a lot of echo going on, but it is what it is. Let's see if we should log in. Why is not popping up? Let me sign into Wix. Maybe I should not sign into Wix actually, because you will see all of my private sites. I'm good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Where are you from, man? Where in the world are you from? Where in the world? If you want your website reviewed, you can send it in the chat. Just send the name of your brand, the name of your company, and I'll look it up. Or you can join the Discord channel, which also is linked in the description of this live stream. So what you can do is just click that link. You'll take into the Discord channel, which is free to join. So feel free to join. It's kind of like a community where you can just hang out and send a message to me. So you can send a link and then I'll have a look. Website. Cool. Belize. I think I've never heard of Belize. Or I have. Let me have a look. Where is Belize? This is always interesting to see where people are from. Belize. Where is Belize? I'm gonna guess South America. Yes, I am right. I am right. Okay, cool. It's a very small country. What is the population of this place? It looks really nice. Here. Population. Let me translate this to English. Population 390,000 people. That's a very small country. That's really cool. It looks very beautiful as well. Yeah, I wish I could live here. That would be nice. Looks really nice. Okay, cool. Do we have anyone else? Or do we have anyone who wants their website reviewed? Anyone? Never actually been to any part of America actually. I would love to go. Both the US. I would love to live in the US to be honest. And then obviously I want to go to Canada. Canada seems really cool. Mexico. Never been a huge fan in terms of going on a holiday there, but I guess it could be pretty cool. Guatemala, haven't really heard that much. Honduras, haven't heard that much. Nicaragua, haven't heard that much. Costa Rica, I know Costa Rica is pretty nice. Panama, I think Panama is pretty nice as well. Venezuela is probably not where you want to go right now, but I think it's pretty cool. Where's Cuba? Cuba should be about, yes. Yeah, Cuba is pretty cool. It's not what's going on in the country, but it would be really cool to go there. It's kind of like a one in a lifetime thing you can do because the country will eventually change. It's still very old school, but at some point it's probably gonna change. So it would be cool to go there before they actually change, become more modernized, I guess. Yeah, I guess it is pretty hot. It looked very hot. Hot and humid, I guess. Where else do we have in the world? Do we have anyone? Do we have anyone else joining the live stream? Or I think it's just you and me, Acosta. Hot and humid. I'll show you exactly right now where I am. I am in this small town. Right in the middle of this place is where I'm at. But I'm planning to move to Stockholm. Is my plan. Alright, we're looking at... Plus we're the only country in Central America. Main language is English. Oh, that's pretty cool. I had no idea. Huh. I guess that's a pretty easy country to travel to then. Although usually language barriers are not really a big problem. You can usually figure things out by just like showing with your hands or is using your phone. I know I used to use my phone quite a lot when I was traveling. Yeah, but it's a bit awkward, so it takes a bit of time. And it's also a bit hard to have a real conversation because every time you have to like open up your phone and translate it and just search whatever they're saying, and then it's a whole process. And then they have to like speak into your phone, and yeah. But it works, it works, it works. Thanks to modern technology. So what about you, Acosta? Do you have a website? How did you find my channel? How did you find yourself here on this live stream today? How did you get here? Anyway, the main point of this live stream today is to review your guys' website, or whoever joins and want their website reviewed. If you want your website reviewed, you can either send your name of the company or the name of the domain directly in the chat, and I'll look it up. Or what you can do is also join the Discord channel. Discord channel is like a free community with people from the channel where you can essentially join and discuss with other people, see what's going on, see what other people are talking about, ask questions if you're stuck with anything, if you're working on something. So that's pretty cool. So I wish everyone would like to join the Discord channel. Trying to build it up slowly but surely. Anyway, now when I just moved back to Sweden, I will make quite a lot more videos than normal, so there will be a lot more content coming out. I'm currently just thinking about some ideas on what to make videos about. I will switch my content a little bit, so we'll make some sort of switch at some point. But I think I will still have a mix of content, so we'll still talk about SEO, we'll still talk about marketing. But what I want to do is create more videos about finance and just business in general, and not being very specific in terms of SEO. But what I'll try to do is find a good mix in between, because I think there's a big chunk of the audience. I mean, majority of the audience is here for SEO, specifically Wix SEO, which has obviously been the biggest viewership on the channel overall. There's no way about it. Majority of people are here for Wix. Majority of people are here for SEO. So I do have to provide that type of content. Although there's a bit limited subjects in terms of what you can do in terms of Wix SEO, because there are the basics of Wix SEO, and then anything beyond that, there isn't really anything. Sure, you can go really in depth, but then only 10 people will be interested in that video and actually watch that video. It still has to be broad enough for people to actually want to watch it, because in the end of the day, I can't sit here and make a video for, let's say, 5, 6, 7 hours and then 10 people watch it because it's just too of a specific video, because there's not enough interest for it. So that's kind of like my struggle at the moment. So I have to kind of figure out what I should actually make in terms of content, and making sure it's broad enough for enough people to watch it, where I'm happy with the viewership and we're at least growing a little bit. Although, you know, it's a bit hard to find those specific subjects. See, no, I don't have a website. I had subbed a while back and saw that you were streaming. How did you find the channel? Like, there's mainly website content on here. That's interesting. Maybe you watch something about marketing, business. What do I actually have on the channel? Let's have a look. See what we got. Who is bobbing? What do we have? Alright, so we got TikTok, Wix, how to make a logo, SEMrush, Wix, Elementor, Wix. So this is website, Instagram, money, website, marketing, YouTube, a bit general, but that didn't really do that well, so that's fine. And website, Wix. Yeah, it's very website general. Like, I do have one blog. Maybe you found me through that one. Anyways, interesting. Do we have anyone who wants their website reviewed? What do we got? Maybe I should add some background music, actually. Let's see what we got. I think I did see chill lofi beats to code/relax 2. Hopefully this is not copyrighted. And let's see, so it's not way too loud. Oh. Is the volume good or is it too loud? Let me know. Let me know if it's good or not. Let me know. Anyways, Augusta, that's super cool. I wish I could come visit Belize. With COVID and everything, traveling obviously has been pretty hard, to be honest. I haven't done a lot of traveling in a long time, and I guess I'm not the only one either. I mean, everyone, pretty much. I was working with a brand, like a traveling brand recently, and all they do is like talk about traveling because they're like affiliate, like flight ticket affiliate company. And they do have a lot of content about Japan, and Japan seems really cool. So I wish to go. I think it would be really cool to go to Japan. So we'll see when that happens. But that obviously would be super cool. But yeah. Music is good. All right, good. All right, I think this is a very slow day. I guess I picked the wrong time to stream. It's a bit. I think it's also part. This is the trick when you're a YouTuber. It's also part of the. I haven't uploaded in a while, so people are not super engaged. The other problem is this thumbnail. I think the thumbnail is not good. So what we'll do here on live stream is actually make my new thumbnail. It will be fun. While we're waiting for people to join, why not? Why not? Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna show you the process of me making a thumbnail. Window capture. Let's move this over to Photoshop. Oh, not that one. Not that one either. There you go. Cool. What we'll do is make a quick thumbnail for the live stream while we're waiting. Need the right size. I think it's 1280 720. Cool. Alright, where do we begin? Normally I want a picture of myself, so let me add this. Cool. So let me add a picture of myself. And don't you dare laugh, whoever's watching. Pasta. I only have pictures from... That's not good. That's not good at all. I only have pictures from the latest video. In those pictures, I have my phone open. I guess it could work if I overlay something. How do we make this work? Maybe like that. Cool. And then on here, on the phone itself, let's add... What do I add on the phone? Good question, good question. What do I add on the phone? Oh, we gotta look at Johnny again. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's see. What can we actually do on the phone? What do we add on here? What do we add? You know what? Let's actually open my past thumbnail because I have some of this photoshopped already. So I guess we could kind of use that as a format. And I think the last video was something TikTok account. Here you go. Cool. Let's do this one instead. Because you can see here, I overlaid, because I could, but I just couldn't bother to do it. What I did is I overlaid an actual iPhone on top of my iPhone because just the reflective, reflectness, I don't know. The phone was reflecting too much. It was a bit hard to track it in Photoshop. So I had to add a overlay phone on top of my real phone. And what is this? Why do I have two TikTok logos? Doesn't make any sense. What we can do with the background is actually change this into something more red. So it's about live. Something red. YouTube red. That's good. Okay, cool. Then for the TikTok logo, you can go. Thank you very much. And then what we'll do is also add in a live. Okay, we got another one. Derek Gamer. Hi, my name is Baron. I'm from Brazil. My English is not very good, but I would like to ask a question. You could show later how to put customer reviews on Wix. Sure, we can have a look at how to add customer reviews on Wix. So we can have a look at that. Sure thing. Thanks for joining, Dark Gamer. Dark Gamer, I'm assuming you are already part of the Discord, but if you're not part of the Discord, I would recommend you to also join the Discord channel. It's gonna be linked in the description, top of the description. And if you join the Discord, in the Discord, what you'll have is other people who also work on Wix or websites in general, so they are also happy to help with feedback, but I'm happy to help you now as well. Anyway, we need a live PNG. And I know you guys cannot see this, but let's just give me some patience here. Live, I think that one will do. So let's just download that one. Let's hope it's not fake PNG. I think it's fine. Doesn't even have, oh, maybe, What we'll have to do now, because this is red as well, which I didn't think about. I think that's actually pretty aligned. What we'll do, maybe a bit smaller. Fine. What we'll do is actually make the background some other color, maybe black or dark. Some dark color. Let's see, and then this one can be. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right, the thumbnail doesn't have to be that good because people are essentially just gonna tune in now anyway. Let's change the text as well. TikTok accounts, TikTok. Live. What is the actual text I'm using now on the thumbnail? Let me have a look. Website review, live, Wix. Okay, so website at the top. Go on. Keep misclicking. Okay, cool. Website. And that's too big. So what we'll do is just resize it a little bit. Cool, I think that's fine. And then we'll change the background color here as well. Something with the monitor I'm using at the moment, like this color here, I'm guessing this is gonna be super white on your screen, like this here. Well, my screen is kind of like a cream color. So that's a bit annoying. I have to calibrate the monitor, I think. Okay, website, review. And then I'll probably have to move this to the middle. Gonna look a bit off. And then I think we can remove for business at the bottom. And then for, let's see, this one and this one, as well as website and review, we want to put this in the middle of the screen so it's centralized. I think that's fine. I might even want to put it on the side actually. So something like that. But then I'll also have to move review as well. So aligned with website review, and then live. Cool. Now the final touch. Let's just change this one from the actual TikTok colors to something red. This one can go, and then we can add something. I think that's fine. Cool. And then I want to add the same colors here. I know you can duplicate the effect, but I have no idea how to. So let's just do this real quick. Copy that color, go back, and then we go to the review text. In the review text, I'll just do the same thing up here. This one, remove, pull, and then we add this one in, pull, and then we go back again to this one. This might be a bit too much color actually. I might just make the text black. But let's see. Add, I know, live viewer icon, maybe live viewer icon. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll make this one transparent. Let's see what we got. Viewer count. This might be harder than I thought. Color transparent. All right, I don't think I can find anything. Okay, this is fine. Let's update the thumbnail. I think this should be fine. So what we'll do is just save this, and we'll save it as YouTube. Now you can see all stuff which you couldn't. You can. There you go. Cool. And then let me just update the thumbnail. Is the music still good or is it too loud? Let me know. Let's change this. Cool. Okay, the thumbnail has been updated. I think we're done. With that. Now let's jump back to the screen. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you want your website reviewed, what you'll do is just send the name of your brand in the chat of the live stream, or send the link itself in the Discord channel, which is also linked down below. Now let's have a look at the thumbnail. How is the thumbnail looking? Honestly, it's not good. But it's better than the past one, I think. I think it's better. I do think it's better. What you can do if you're doing YouTube, if you want to test your thumbnails, what you can do is search for something. So let's search for, I don't know, marketing. Cool. You can see these thumbnails, they're pretty good, right? But anyway, let's copy this one over. I don't think you could see that, but let me change my properties here to Photoshop. Cool. What you can do if you want to test your thumbnail is actually take a screenshot of the YouTube search result. Obviously you want a bigger one than this one, like that kind of. And then what I'll do is just drop in. What I'll do is drop in the new thumbnail we made, and then you can overlay it on one of these videos just to see how it would compare with the rest of the videos, to see if it's clickable or not. Now obviously this is not really relevant, but I think it's pretty clickable. It's a bit more simple, but that's like a simple tip on how you can kind of check if your thumbnail is good enough. Obviously these thumbnails are pretty good. Like this one, he spent a lot of time on that thumbnail. This one is a bit more simple with Gary Vee, but yeah, that's usually what I'll do. Now let's jump back over to here, and let me close down my Photoshop because it's running my computer crazy. And then what we can do is wait patiently for someone to join in. Either I got some Facebook notifications, nothing important, cool. Do you believe the platform affects how much money I earn? Example, earn more on Shopify platform than Wix, or it depends on strategy used? So in general, and thanks to Costa for saying that the music is good. Should have acknowledged that, I'm sorry. Do I believe that Wix affects how much money you earn on your website? No, I don't. I think if you make a good website on Wix, I think you will be good. It doesn't affect, like, in the end of the day, what really will affect your revenue from your website depends on multiple things, right? But let's go down to the basics, because now we're comparing two different platforms here. Design obviously will have a huge impact. On Wix, it's going to be a bit more hard to get the perfect design because you'll have to do a lot of things manually. But if you do it on Shopify, if you have the money for it, and if you want to spend money for it, you can easily go out there and buy a theme. But in the same way, you can also hire someone to make your Wix website look great. So that kind of equals out each other. But if you look at some of the basic Shopify themes, they work. So then what you'll really have to look at is, okay, how will I market my website? Am I going to do SEO? Am I going to do social media? Whatever marketing you're doing, look at that. And how is your marketing performing is really going to be down to your marketing. But it's not really going to depend on the platform. I would say it's more going to be your marketing. Okay, let's take a step back. If you have two websites, one is on Shopify, one is on Wix. They look equally the same. They have the same functionalities. They have the same product. They have the same everything, okay? Everything is the same. Nothing of this will affect your sales. Now it's going to be just depending on everything else that goes around it. So your SEO, your marketing. But as long as the two websites are equal, you can't really compare, right? There's not going to be anything in terms of your revenue. It's going to be more from a design perspective. Like, what are you able to do on Wix and what are you able to do on Shopify? Obviously, Shopify is better in terms of just e-commerce in general. So think about that. Dark Game, I would love to have a look at your website if you want it reviewed. So feel free to send it across if you feel like getting your website reviewed. If you want to send your website, I see we have. I have a website, but I'm just starting out. If you want your website reviewed, feel free to send it over. We have looked at a lot of beginner websites as well. So if you want it reviewed, just send it across. What you'll have to do is send the name of your domain in the chat or send a link on Discord, because you cannot send it in the chat. It will get automatically banned by YouTube. So I figured out the YouTube problem with the chat, because I tried to figure out how do I actually allow links in the chat, but it's just a YouTube global setting. Like, they don't want anyone to send links in the chat. So that's why it's been banned essentially. But Dark Game, that was an interesting question. Thanks for the question, by the way. That's a long name. That's a super long name, but let's have a look. Okay, we have Bad and Bougie Beauty collection. Did you really have to add collection at the end? Like, was not Bad and Bougie Beauty already available? Anyway, let's have a look. Bad and Bougie Instagram. Do I dare open this? Is this YouTube friendly? Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Cool. Bad and Bougie. So, first of all, your domain name is pretty long. Obviously, it's not an issue, but if Bad and Bougie Beauty is available, which we can check right now, actually. It's a bit tricky because I have a bunch of books in front of me, but let's have a look. Bad and Bougie. I mean, I would go for this one. It's a lot easier, right? So at least it's a bit easier to remember. So if you still want to buy this domain, I would obviously go ahead and buy this domain as well. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Alright. A lot of pink. A lot of pink and gold. First of all, I would just recommend you to change the font on the menu at the top. It's very hard to read. You want something that's, even though you want it to fit your brand or fit whatever font you're using in your logo, this is obviously going to be a bit hard for people to read. Just if you look at any other brand, no brand is going to use this type of font. Even though you might think, oh, it's very unique, no one else is using it. There's a reason why no one is using this font. The font you have down here, you can obviously, this is a lot more readable. So that makes more sense. But the font here at the top is just unreadable. Same with these texts here. Bundles. I have no idea what this says. Cosmetics, maybe. Accessories, lashes, bundle deals. So I mean, I can read some of it. This one I have no idea. The text up here, I can read it, but it's gonna be a struggle for some. Follow me. I like your Photoshop skills. I mean, you should do my thumbnails. Your Photoshop skills are really good. But that looks good. Anyway, the font, I will definitely have a look at the font. And I can see you have a lot of categories here. There's shop all. Let's have a look. The product images seems to be a bit low quality here. And these pop-ups, although they're good, I would set the pop-ups to not just come when you're on the second page. So probably when you visit the website for the second time or the third time, or maybe when the user tries to leave the website, I know that is a setting. So when the user actually hovers up and goes towards closing the page, then you can have a pop-up. In that case, you have like a last resort on really trying to make the user stay on your website. So that will be kind of like your last resort in making the person stay on the site. Anyway, yeah, the picture seems a bit low quality. I can't really think of any other beauty brands top of mind. What do I compare this to? Honestly, I have no idea. Let's just Google for beauty and let's see what we got. So maybe makeup, lavish, bundles, lashes. You sell so much. Lashes, earrings, and much more. Something that could be an issue here as well. It could be a bit hard to actually brand your store. I guess you're kind of like a retailer. I'm guessing this is not your like branded products. Is this drop ship? I'm guessing this is drop shipping, yeah? This one looks to be branded. Okay, this one is branded. That's cool. Okay, so you're not doing drop shipping though. Beauty brands. Let's see what we get. Beautybrands.com. Convenient. Alright, you can see here at the top, my recommendation kind of stands. You want this to be as clear as possible. Also down here, same goes for these. What I would do for the menu down below is obviously make these not bold either. Obviously just make them a bit more visible. And I would make this text maybe a bit smaller than the actual main menu itself. And then for the product pages, while we're on them, so we might as well have a look. Ratings. I don't like this rating system. It doesn't fit your branding at all. It looks a bit off. And I think you can just leave a comment or a review here without actually being a verified buyer. So that's obviously an issue. You might end up with a lot of people coming in here and just doing a one-star review. Maybe there's a way for you to remove them, but it could be a bit of an issue. Cool. This is probably not the best brand to look at in comparison, but what you can see here is that the images are a bit more clear. Because usually what you want for a website is you want your products and everything that you have, all the content that you have, to be as easy and clear as possible. And I can see that you added some animations here, probably to avoid some animations as well. In some cases it can be good, but generally it's just gonna make the website slower, and animations are not really that common anymore. Cool, let's do shop all again. Okay, now we went under bundles. We don't have any products to show right here. That's fine. Let's see what we got. I just want the product listings. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, the gold around it kind of takes away the focus on the product itself. And then like the background is... It's tricky when you make the website pink. I know it's kind of like a branding thing, but still it's a bit tricky to actually make the product stand out because your background color kind of takes away from the main focus of the product. And I know this is a US brand as well, and I know in the US like websites are a bit shit, if I have to be honest. So I don't know what your competitors are doing, but generally speaking, I would try to maybe not use pink everywhere. Try to use pink as like your highlight color for some headings, some headings throughout. And then gold is obviously one of your colors as well, so gold, maybe even silver. But if the website was white and maybe the titles was pink, I think that would be fine. And then for the product images themselves, obviously I would not add the gold around the products themselves. But other than that, I mean, it's a great start. It seems like you have done a lot. One issue here, so you have a lot of space here, spacing in between the actual product listings and the footer itself. So maybe switch that up as well. But other than that, I mean, it's looking good so far. Where does this link? That's all. Okay, cool. This page looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks cool. And privacy policy, don't add the privacy policy here at the top. And don't add the payment option at the top either. Contact, shipping and return. These are not gonna be the most visited like pages, obviously. So I would add shipping and returns, privacy policy, So I would add these in the footer of the website, and then at the top, what you can do here is instead of having all the categories up here, you can kind of categorize them up in the main menu. So you can have bundles as one, you can have lashes as one, you can have whatever this one says, accessories, you can have one. That will probably rearrange that as well. And that makes it easier to navigate through as well, because it will be the first option on the website. Cool. Thanks for your do you want to know I'm working on branding all my stuff? Cool. Hopefully that was helpful. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I added some benefit. Hopefully I wasn't too harsh. You've done a great job so far, so just keep working at it, and I think you will have a pretty good this one on the side looks to be a bit like pixelated. I'm not sure if that's on my screen, but it looks to be a bit pixelated. Anyway, hopefully I wasn't too harsh on you. Obviously there's some things to have a look at and some things to improve, and hopefully it was useful. Costa, do you want to know what's weird about where I live? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Surprise me. What's weird about Belize? I still have the Belize tab open. If there's anyone else who want their website reviewed, feel free to send the name of your domain directly in the chat, and you can also send a link directly over Discord. Discord will be linked in the description of the live stream, so if you want to join, feel free to join the Discord channel, and then you can send the link that way as well. Cool. And if you're watching as well, feel free to leave a like. Also subscribe to the channel if you want more content on Wix and marketing in general. I do provide a lot of free tips. So if you want free content and learn a bit more about Wix or marketing in general, feel free. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, feel free to do that as well. Come and join me. Let's reach 1,000 followers, please. Cool. Acosta, get back to me. What's weird about Belize? Tell me what's going on in Belize. I can tell you a lot about weird things about Sweden. Okay, let's hear. People think that Belize isn't that technology advanced. Okay, let me see if I would make that assumption looking at these images. Usually what people tend to do when they make assumptions about countries, usually, at least from my perspective, I can't speak for anyone else, but from my perspective, if the place has nice beaches and looks very hot, I tend to think that not technology advanced. Just saying. But that obviously isn't really true, right? Because I mean, you have a lot of advanced countries with nice beaches and nice weather. Okay, let's see, what is the capital of Belize? While we're waiting for people to send their websites, what is the capital of Belize? Belize City, I would assume. Is it? Google. Capital. Oh, I was wrong. It's Belompan. Belompan. Yeah, what's going on in Belompan? How does this look? Do you have Google Maps? No, you don't. Okay. Is this your... Why is your capital in the middle of the country? I would assume that Belize City would be the capital, but... But this one is by the sea, so I don't get it. Belompan State Magazine, and then it's by the sea. If you want your website reviewed, if you just tuned in, what you can do is send the name of your website directly in the chat, and then I will have a look. Or you can also send the link directly on Discord, so you can join the Discord channel. It's going to be linked in the video description. If you want to join the Discord channel for some free advice and also have the community itself, you can do that, and also send me the link to your website. So feel free to join. Feel free. Balumpam. Same with the islands. Yeah, I would imagine that the islands, probably Belize, is a bit of a tourist country, I would guess. Let's look at the Wikipedia. This is what we're doing here on the live stream while we're waiting for more people to join. I haven't really read anything about Belize before. In a state in Central America, bordering Guatemala, Mexico, and Caribbean, the area was formerly a British colony. Ah, so that's why you speak English then. That makes sense. British Honduras. The name was changed to Belize in 1973 and 1981. Alright. Ah, you probably have some Mayan temples, I guess, spread across Belize. Oh. Julio. Belizean dollars. That's pretty cool. What's a Belizean dollar worth? 1 Belize 4.27 SEK. Cool. Alright, do we have anyone who wants their website reviewed? This turned into the Belize channel. Belize facts. Maybe that should be my side channel. Travel Belize. Ooh. Does look very nice. Caving. That looks really cool. Yeah, I would love to live in a country like this where you have a lot of things to do. I mean, there's the same thing in Sweden, right? So you have a lot of like nature things to do. But Belize really looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do we have anyone who's interested? Anyone who wants their website review? Anyone? I know you're in here. I feel like I kind of have to bait everyone out. If you send your website in the chat right this second, I'll give you a free SEO something. Whatever you want, I'll give you. Feed me content, please. This is the hard part about these live streams, because they're so dependent on people actually sending their websites. So without websites, there's nothing to do. So I'm just reading Belize facts. What's the religion in Belize? Regional minority languages. Ah, you have a language as well. Belizean Korele. English-based Korele language. Or maybe this is what your language is called, actually. I don't know. I posted a link here, but you can't read it. Okay, Alexandra, thanks for mentioning. Yes. You cannot send the like actual link itself. Just send me the name of your brand or name of the domain without .com. And then I'll be able to just Google it and I'll find it. Or the second option is to join the Discord channel, but then you'll have to make an account unless you have Discord already. That is the second option, but if you want to send the name of your brand, I'll just look it up. And I'll be able to find it. I wonder if I'm actually using the microphone in the right way. I know this is a big common issue. Okay, here we go. Jose Lopez Marquez. Oh, we have the second website coming in. It's pronounced as Creole. Creole. I feel like I have the accent in as well. Alright, we have the next website to review. Jose Lopez Marquez. Probably butchered the name. Anyway, I can suspect there's gonna be something about headphones. Now, hopefully there's nothing that shouldn't be on here that will get me banned on YouTube. Oh, lucky us, there's nothing. Cool, I can see that this is also a Spanish website. Interesting. Alexandre. Okay, cool. Where is this? Brazilian? Is it? Brazilian? Portugal. Oh, it's Portugal. Okay, cool. Alright, let's have a look. So, it's a retail website which sells TVs, air conditions. Let me translate the website for everyone watching. We have TV and image, air conditioning, online store, client support, household appliances. I can see that the hover effect is a bit off. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that from this design standpoint, but the hover effect is like way off. Anyways, there's a retail store that sells a little bit about everything. Then you have the emojis at the top. From this point of view, I would say that these emojis at the top make the website look a bit unprofessional in my opinion. I would probably change these emojis to just a normal icon. What I would recommend you to do is go to, it's a free pick, I think. Yes. I know there already are a lot of free icons you can use on Wix, which are a bit more professional looking than normal icons or normal emojis. So what you can do if you don't find anything on Wix is go to free pick and then just search for whatever you need. So if you need, let's say, a star for whatever reason, you can just go in here, search for a star, and then look for the free options, and there you go. You'll have a bunch of different stars and you can find something you like. No, this is not the website I wanted, is it? Free icon. Flat icon. This is the website you want to look at. Okay, cool. So here, let's try that again. You'll go in and search for stars, and then you'll have all the icons you need. So go in here, have a look. You can find something that fits the website a bit better. Same goes for the phone as well and the email. Obviously I will try to change it. If you like the emojis, that's your thing, then go for it. Emojis does really fit just a certain type of brands. Like not all brands can pull it off. So you'll have to obviously take that into account. If you're selling toys, emojis are good. If you're selling like makeup, emojis could work. And if you're branding just in general or like directed more towards like young people, I guess, it kind of fits. But in this case, I would say that they don't fit at all. Okay, cool. Back to the website itself. I would imagine that the website might load a bit slow because you do have a lot of images on here, and the options that you have here at the top might be a bit too much. What I would rather have here at the top is one big image slide, which might maybe have your latest deals if you have like a product on discount. Let's see if we can find a good tech example that's American. Do we have any? I don't think I know any. So what we'll do is just go to Currys. Currys is like the closest thing I can think about. Obviously the scale of this company is a lot bigger, but you can kind of see what I'm saying here. You'll have the main like banner at the top, which shows your latest deals or new products that have come in, and then what you can have layered on top of it is buttons for each of these sections. So you can have a button for TV and images. You can kind of layer it closely to this. Let's see if it's any better. So all deals computing. Imagine this would say air conditioning and TV and images, online store, and so on. I think that would make sense to do because this looks very crowded. There's a lot of text here. I have no idea what each one you're using on this page, if any. I can't find one. Can we find it with this? Headings. You have two H1s. Where are the H1s though? at the bottom somewhere, and then you have an H1 about us. It's also an H1. SEO standpoint, you want to have one H1. At least that's what I recommend. So what I would do, and why is the about us button linking to? When I click about us, it's linking me up, so it just takes me up on the website. That doesn't make sense. So obviously change the link here. If you wanted to link to a specific about us page, change that as well. But anyway, back to what I was saying, you want one H1 per page. I would change this to maybe H2. That's a bit more fitting. And then you want an H1 at the top. Homepage might be a bit tricky, but I think you can layer it somewhere and just pull your core keywords in there that's still relevant for users, and just makes it easier for Google to understand what your content is about as well. Is that enough feedback? I'm not sure. One image icons load the website. So what you can do on flat icon is here you can download in SVG format. So in SVG format, you might have to pay for SVG on this one. But you can find free SVG icons anywhere. So what you can do is just get the SVG one. I think premium use only. So what you'll have to do is just get SVG format, and that will be fine. Don't add a bunch of images on there. Cool. I think that's enough feedback. I think that's a good start. I would try to change the top of this. Then highlights and news. The headphones are one of the most... Okay, so you also said the translation probably put it off, so that's understandable. That's fine then. But news section on the first page of the website, maybe not. Queries, let's say for example, you can also add a category similar to this. So if you have specific products that you know are super popular, make them super easy to access on the website. Make them as easy as possible. Like, people shouldn't even have to look for them. If you know that people always buy... Whoa. That's a lot of options. I mean, if people... You have a gigantic store. You have so many products. Yeah, you'll have to do something about this. This will take me 10 minutes to just go through and find the product that I want. This will take me ages. So you have to categorize this somehow. That's crazy how many options you have. I hope you're doing dropshipping, because having all of this in stock will just be a pain in the ass. This is insane. So many products. Yeah, if you know people are buying the Sennheiser HD820, what you can do is just make sure you have it linked on the homepage, because that's the most selling product. So it makes sense to make it as easy as possible to find. But highlights and news can stay on the page. Maybe just move it down a bit and add more things on top of it. 2K products. Yeah, that's insane. Honestly, that's insane. Dark Gamer, a lot of people tell us to make persuasive pages to attract more people, but I see big stores, especially stores in the US, and their product descriptions are more straightforward. Yeah, if you click bestsellers, I know what you're saying now. Let me just skip over this real quick. I know if you go to bestsellers, you will see what's most popular, right? But from a user perspective, if I go on your website and I know I want to buy the Sennheiser 8220 or whatever, how am I supposed to know that that is your best-selling product? I don't know that as a user, so I don't know where to go. You want to make it as easy for me to find where I'm going. When you're looking on the website, right? You're seeing it from your perspective because you built the website and you're familiar with the website. When a user comes on here, they'll be like, I want to buy headphones. I want to buy the headphones that I just looked at. So I would go under sound, I guess. I would go through here. I would be like, where can they be? This is not it. This is not it. Where are them? Where are they? Where are they? Is this it? No, that's not the headphones I want. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna get like so long. Sure, you can use the search function, but you want it to be as straightforward as possible. Coolio. And you definitely have to, I don't know, sort out the brands somehow. Maybe make the brands into an actual page and then sort them by what type of products they sell or something, just to make it easier for users to sort that through. Gamer, Dart Gamer. A lot of people tell us to make persuasive pages to attract more people, but I see big stores, especially stores in the US, and their product descriptions are more straightforward. Yes. So in terms of product descriptions, I know a lot of people, they're like, yeah, you have to write this much text and it has to be like 20 pages long for your product description because people love reading content. But think about it from your perspective. When you buy a product, how much of the product description do you read? Usually not a lot. And there's a reason why big brands get away with it, is because they have the branding around it. They don't need big descriptions because you already know about their product. You have a friend who have the iPhone, for example. The iPhone goes a bit different because it's a bit more of an expensive product. If it's a more an expensive product, the more information you want. So if we go on iPhone, for example, let's just translate this to English. If you're buying an iPhone, you want to know as much as possible about the product because you're usually comparing. You're kind of in like decision phase. So you're looking at the iPhone 12, let's say. Let's go have a look at the iPhone 12 Pro. Technical information. Then like you have all of this information, and that's because users are comparing it to a different product. I want to know if the Samsung is better, is the iPhone better for me? What's the difference between the iPhone 12 and my current iPhone 7, for example? These are things that people consider, and they consider it a lot more if the price is higher for the product. But if you're selling a yellow duck, if you're selling a yellow duck, boy, you are not gonna need a big description. Let's see if any brands. Walmart, stuffed duck. Like if I'm buying a duck, I don't care about the product description. I can see on the image what it is. I know what I want. I want a duck. I think the title pretty much gives me all the information I know. Then I might have some additional questions, maybe like what is it made of, like what materials. So then I'll go down here and I can see, okay, it's manufactured here and here. This is the things it's made of. But this is not what most people do. When most people go in Walmart, they already know, okay, I want the yellow duck. I want it to be about this size. This price is fine for me. And I'll just add it to cart. So at that point, it's more about price. So what is the best yellow duck I can get for my money? Where do I get the yellow duck? Where do I get the value for my money? So we can see here, there's a lot of different yellow ducks. I can see here, I get a 20 yellow ducks for $9.99. Why would I buy this one for $13? Although the other one is like for bathing. But you can see how it's different. And if you're buying a house, it will give you a lot more detail about the house and when it's made and why it's made and like all the features about the house. So it depends, the price of each product. If you're buying a car, same thing. You want to know a lot more about the product. If you're buying a Rolex, you want to know a lot more about the product. But if you're buying something cheap, generally you don't really care that much about the product description itself. As long as the website design, as long as your the price of the product itself and your branding is good enough, no one is going to care. No one will care. But yeah, that's my take on that. Cool. Do we have anyone else who's interested in getting their website reviewed? I think I might have to drop off here soon. It's time to go to bed. If you want your website review, what you can do is just send the name of your website in the chat or send it in Discord. If you also can leave a like on the live stream, that will be appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe. Obviously, I do upload content on our website design and tips and tricks. and there will be more content coming out, so feel free to subscribe. And if you want to support a small streamer, feel free to click the Buy Me a Coffee link, the PayPal Me link in the description. You can send me $1 and I'll buy coffee with your kind donation. Cool. We have someone else tuning into the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. If you want your website review, what you'll do is either send the name of your website in the chat, not the actual link, just send the name of your brand, name of your domain in the chat. And then the second option will be to join the Discord channel, which is linked in the description. Once you have joined the Discord channel, you can send me the link directly there as well. Cool. I think we got that covered, I mean, obviously. Coolio. But hopefully Alexandre, I think, Alexandre? Yes. Hopefully that information was useful. There is obviously some things you can do. I would love to go more in depth, but obviously I can dive in super deep into your website and understand everything from it. But from a user perspective, first looking at the site, that's kind of what I would recommend you to have a look at. Cool. Do we have anyone else who wants their website reviewed? Feel free to send it across now. Send it. While we're waiting, why don't we continue talking about Belize? Lovely country. Lovely. Bam. I think the thumbnail is pretty good. Pretty good. Coolio. Anyone send a link if you want your website reviewed? I'm still waiting. If you want your website reviewed, what I'll do is just send it across in the chat on the side. Hear myself just okay, cool. Yes, what you'll do is just go here and then you'll type. If your domain name is whoisbobbin, I would just type whoisbobbin. And that's it. And if your domain name is hello, just type hello. And then I'll find your website. I can create a vote as well. That's pretty cool. I like my own video. That's cool as well. That's how you send in your submission if you want your website reviewed. I think that will be it for today. It doesn't seem like anyone else is interested. So what we'll do is just drop out from here. I appreciate all you watching, and if you want more live streams like this, or if you want to watch my videos, if you haven't been on the channel before, feel free to dive into my YouTube videos. I do upload quite a lot on the channel. I haven't lately, but I will upload a lot more coming up. And that's about it. Thanks for joining in. Thanks Acosta, thanks Alexandra, and thanks everyone else who joined in and asked for tips. I will see you guys in the next video or live stream that will be on the channel. Hope you guys have a great evening or morning or day, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys when I upload the next time. Thanks.